I have received a complaint from my team that in one of our job, spark.read operation is taking a lot of time. We are reading data from the source, and that read operation is taking long time. Can you investigate that and come up with some performance tuning opportunity or possibility, or see if we can do something to optimize the performance of the spark.read operation from our application? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out that code, benchmark it, collect some data, then analyze it and implement some ideas, and then again benchmark it to see if I manage to improve the performance. So what do we want to benchmark? This is the code that I've taken from that application. Very simple, small problem, a very specific problem reported. Spark.read is taking a lot of time in that application. So spark.read and format, and we want to benchmark multiple formats here. So I'm showing format XXX. We will be replacing this value and load from some data. This is the code they have, and they are creating data frame for that. And that's what I'm going to benchmark. What is the data volume? I want to benchmark it for 3 data formats. One is Parquet data format, JSON data, and Delta data, right? And Parquet data volume is 14.13. Delta is also 14.13. JSON data is a little smaller, 3.5 GB. That's all. So that's my data volume. What is the goal? Collect the response time data, right? Because the complaint is that read operation is taking a lot of time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to collect the response time data plus Spark UI details, so I understand what is happening behind the scene, and then analyze it from there. So goal all set. Now let's do the benchmarking. So I want to do benchmarking for 3 formats. So I have one format here, another format here, 3 cells, 3 pieces of code. The first one is spark.read format Parquet from this data directory, right? So let's run this. And then second one is read JSON. So spark.read format JSON and read JSON data from this directory. This is done. Let me run this guy and wait for it to complete. So this guy is complete. Now let's run the delta. Read from the delta, spark.read format delta, and load data from this delta directory. And this is also complete. Now let's look at the matrix, right? So we wanted to collect response time data, and I know reading from Parquet, it is saying 6 seconds here. Reading from JSON is saying 4 minutes here, and reading from delta is saying 3 seconds here. So I know reading from delta is working as fastest, right? So can you conclude your performance tuning activity here? Okay, delta, reading from delta works fastest. Second fastest is reading from Parquet. Reading from JSON and creating a data frame is super slow. So can we give a suggestion to the team that, okay, go ahead and convert your JSON data into delta, because that is the fastest, and read from delta? Is that a solution? Well, my team will come back and say, I have 20 terabytes of JSON data in that directory. Let's say 5 terabytes, if not 20. So I have 5 terabytes of JSON data in that directory. Do you want me to convert that entire JSON data into delta? That conversion is itself a Herculean task. Is that a performance tuning solution you are coming up with? That's not a solution. And we keep on ingesting data from different sources in that directory on a daily basis, and all that ingestion is happening in JSON format. Do you want me to change the entire ingestion pipeline and make sure that ingestion is happening in delta format, right? Is that the recommendation here? Wait a minute. Let's do some more analysis. Let's try to understand why delta is running very fast, why Parquet is second fastest, and JSON is super slow. Why is that happening? And if we know the reason, maybe we can fix the problem.